Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Brendan Miller here, back with another video, and I am extremely excited. Why? Because I got an underwater drone. So the company Chasing Innovation sent me out their Gladys Pro underwater submersible drone. Alright guys, just a quick interruption. I am currently editing the video and I realized I mispronounced the name of the drone. It's not Gladys, it's Gladius. My bad. And just a quick disclaimer, this video is sponsored by them, so please take that with a grain of salt. Now, I am a nerd, I am a fisherman, and I am a filmmaker, and having an underwater drone definitely ticks all three boxes. Being a nerd, I love technology and really cool gadgets, and the drone definitely ticks that box. As a filmmaker, I'm always looking for new ways to capture images, and having a drone that can fly underwater and shoot 4K is awesome. And as a fisherman, I'm always wanted to know what is it like under the water in the fish's natural environment. With that being said, this drone is awesome. Like I said, it shoots 4K at 30 frames a second, and I was able to capture some really sweet footage. Check it out. So as you guys can see, this camera is great. Granted, the clearer the water you have, the better your images are going to look. The same can be said for any kind of underwater filming. The clearer the water you have, the better things are going to look. Now, what do you get when you buy this drone? Well, you get a couple of things. First of all, you get a remote that connects via Bluetooth to your phone and allows you to drive the drone around under the water. It's basically like a gaming controller, but to be honest, being a homeschooler, I don't really do a whole lot of gaming, so it took a little bit of getting used to, but I'm sure if you've ever used a gaming controller before, you'll be right at home using this thing. You also get the drone itself. It is primarily made of plastic, but it feels really high quality and very sturdy. It has 4 propellers on it, 2 propellers that control its up and down movements, and 2 on the back that control the thrust back and forth. Around the front, we have 2 LED lights that are dimmable, and these lights, let me tell you, are super bright and awesome. It really helps when you're diving into deep water to be able to illuminate the scene, to actually see what is going on down there. And of course, we have that 4K camera around the front as well. That is bright, dude. You also get a roll of cable that you use to tether to the drone, and this roll of cable also acts as the Wi-Fi hub that sends signals to your phone. So you need this tether to be able to control the drone under the water and to feed the video live back to your phone. And speaking of this drone, you get a live video feed from the app. Now I gotta say, the app is awesome. It is not sketchy at all. It is very well built, very intuitive. It's got a lot of features. You're able to adjust the resolution of the camera. You're able to adjust the speed of the drone. So how does this drone perform once you actually get it in the water and start driving it? Well, I have to say, I was impressed again. This drone is fast. I actually had to dial the speed back on it to be able to get slow moving shots because this thing zips around. Although I will say one thing, once you get a drone under the water and you can't see it, it is quite disorienting because you don't really know which direction you're going. Thankfully, on the app, they have a little icon that shows you which way your drone is pointing. Although you have to calibrate your drone before you put it in the water to have accurate readings, but that definitely helps. Now I will say there's a little bit of a learning curve when it comes to actually controlling and driving this drone under the water, especially if you want to achieve smooth, stable results. If you've ever used any kind of remote control drone, plane, or car, you know that you have to spend some time with the controls, familiarizing yourself with the functions. Although I will say after about the first hour of using my drone, I got pretty comfortable with the controls. And speaking of an hour, this drone has amazing battery life, up to 2 hours long. My cousin has a Mavic drone and he only gets about 15 minutes of flight time out of every battery. You get about 2 hours of battery out of one charge. That's incredible. It was crazy driving this thing under the water, especially when it came to filming fish. I was able to get great shots of fish without them freaking out and taking off. Granted, if you get close to them, they will move out of the way, but it definitely beats the way I used to film underwater. I used to put goggles on, I used to grab an action camera on a stick, and I used to dive around and try to film fish, and about the most footage I would get was fish swimming away at a high rate of speed. This is definitely the way to go. So guys, in closing, I have to say this drone is awesome. I cannot wait to keep filming underwater footage with it and to keep showing you guys underwater footage in my videos. I definitely be incorporating more underwater shots into my videos. Now that I have this drone, it's definitely gonna up the production value of my videos. If you guys are interested in this drone, I have a link to their website down below. Go check them out. Great company that makes a great product. So guys, that just about wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, I'm working on another episode of the Lure Challenge. That should be coming out very soon. If you wanna make sure you don't miss that, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and enable notifications to be able to see when that comes out. You guys can also check out my last video right here, and if you're a super fan and you want to support the channel, you can check out t-shirts right here. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay hooked. See you later.